Hi, I'm Jonathan Miller. I'm formerly Kentucky State Treasurer, and now I'm part of an exciting new public-private partnership called Rebuilding West Liberty, Kentucky. Our CGI America commitment to action is to rebuild a small town ravaged by natural disaster in coal country as a 21st century sustainable community. 2 years ago, in April 2012, the tiny town of West Liberty, Kentucky, population 3,000, was ravaged by a horrific tornado. Hundreds were displaced, millions of dollars of damage was incurred, the entire downtown was destroyed, and as a great tragedy, 8 people lost their lives. Rather than look at this as simply a tragedy, the residents of West Liberty, Kentucky instead saw an opportunity to rebuild themselves as a dynamic 21st century sustainable community, to be better than they were before through green building techniques, through entrepreneurship, and through other methods to help revitalize West Liberty, Kentucky, which was already hurt by the economic damage caused to the region. Rebuild West Liberty, Kentucky is a project that was started as a strategic report among local officials, local nonprofits, and statewide experts to help rebuild West Liberty, Kentucky in a holistic way. They came up with dozens of ideas, and first phase is a green sustainable building phase. We are building 52 new residences to help house the people that were displaced by the storm, that are energy efficient, and some of which have zero net energy results. 48 multifamily housing units are under construction, and right now we are on the planning boards to create 4 new site-built single-family homes that will not only be energy efficient, but by using solar and geothermal techniques will be zero net energy homes. That means the residents will have no energy bills whatsoever. More excitingly, we will be having an energy efficiency dashboard in place that will monitor the real-time energy savings of these homes. The dashboard will be located in downtown West Liberty for all residents to watch, but it will also be web-enabled. So folks all across the country, indeed all across the world, can watch how this small town is rebuilding itself as a sustainable community. Our hope is not simply to rebuild West Liberty, which is in itself an important project, but our hope is to be a model for all disaster-ravaged communities, but especially to communities in rural America and in Appalachia. There are many communities that haven't been hit by a tornado, but have been hit by an economic storm that's even worse. They're struggling as the coal industry suffers a precipitous decline. And we're hopeful that through rebuilding West Liberty, Kentucky, we can provide a 21st century sustainable model for all of Appalachia and for all of the country. Right now, we're trying to raise $500,000 to accomplish those goals. We've already raised a lot of money through grant and loan programs. But with that last $500,000, we'll be able to realize this Phase 1 dream, provide that model for the country, and then move on to our next phases as we showcase West Liberty as a model for all of America.